This is what I call the power graph. It'll show you the relative power versus complexity of the different automation tools in Salesforce. The first tool we have is the workflow rule. You can see by its position on the graph that it isn't very powerful, but it's also simple to set up. Next, we have Process Builder. Slightly more powerful than workflow rules, but also slightly more complex. In the grand scheme of things though, Process Builder really isn't too hard to set up. And here we have Visual Flow. Now with Flow, we get a sizable jump in power, but also a pretty big leap in complexity. Finally, we have our heroes, the Salesforce programming languages. Unlimited power at the cost of a little more complexity. And remember when I said anyone can learn to code? That means anyone can have unlimited power in Salesforce. What a scary thought. Okay, it's time to do some math here. For you math geeks, this line is an exponential function that approaches infinity. What that means is the further to the right we get on the graph, the more bang for the buck we get by taking on more complexity. Check this out, follow along. The distance between these 2 points is 1 unit of complexity, and the distance between these 2 points is an additional unit of complexity, meaning the learning curve from Process Builder to Flow is comparable to the learning curve from Flow to Apex. But there's a big difference here. You only gain a modest amount of power in Salesforce when you make this first jump. But when you make this second jump, you get a massive gargantuan power spike. I could not properly draw this graph on a widescreen page, but take my word for it, you're getting an exponential increase in what you can build in Salesforce. Embrace your fate and join the dark side of the Salesforce. Today you will code.